I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. What brings you here this time? Good day. Are you the new master?
Show me what you got!
Yeah, the shining golden signs.
Have you any inquiries for me? Allow me to divine an answer for you.
Yeah, the shining golden signs. Let your inner sparking night. Find a treasure, growing bright. Reach your phone way and take a flight. Lucky or not, at least you try. Shame up in yourself to find. No doubt fate's on your side. You're chosen, so enjoy the ride. There are things you can't control. Focus.
This is the path I follow.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. What brings you here this time?
Soldier 11 reporting for duty.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some? Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Let's go to bed early, Bill. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day.
Gotcha. Nighty-night, Wise. Shifu! Whoa! You're up earlier than usual. Or have you not slept? Is there something on your mind?
No, Fufu. I was just stargazing, trying to divine what's to come. The hour has arrived. I must go pick up the new disciples. This time, I'll escort them personally.
Oh. Sir, we've met with the investigator you mentioned.
I see. What do you think of her, my friends?
Her way of doing things is pretty special. She even helped us when we ran into ethereals inside the hollow. I still don't really
Looks like you got along well. She can be a bit unpredictable, but her skills are beyond doubt. Whenever a crisis strikes, she and Yunquei will also be cooperating with Yunquei.
So, what exactly are we in?
I recently received a notice from the Hollow Investigative Association. They said Lemnian Hollow observation data has been. The situation is worst around the Waifei Peninsula ruins. That location is currently the Porcelain Production Center under...
Porcelain. Isn't that the special material used to block ether?
Yes. Right now, the Hollow observation data from that area has shown a large number of abnormal signals. The porcelain... Initially, I thought it was due to a production issue. Until I obtained a... I'll send it to you. I suspect...
It's... our teacher, Carol Arna. But how?
That's right. Presumed dead during the fall of the old capital, though her remains have yet to be found or identified. I've since had it examined, and the photo has been confirmed genuine. Unfortunately, we'll never know who the only thing we can know for certain is that it came from the porcelain production area near Waifei Peninsula. Inside.
So she's alive? And she's there? No. Something feels off about this whole thing. As much as I'd like for it to be true, we'd better
I was thinking the same thing. Besides, if she's really there, then we need to be extra careful about keeping a low... We'll take the commission, sir.
Good. Your reactions were much calmer than I expected. I've already spoken with Yixuan. She will be inspecting the situation in Waifei Peninsula. You can tag along under the guise of Yunquei Summit disciples. This will also be an opportunity to discover your potentials and leave the specifics of the operation to her. She just sent me a message saying she's getting ready to come meet you.
Got it. We'll talk to her.
Good. Then I'll leave the investigation to you. I hope everything...
Hmm?
Val, Wise, I'm here to pay you a formal visit as agreed. The mayor messaged me and said that you've accepted the...
The mayor said he found a photograph of Carol Arna in Waifei Peninsula. So we want to get to the bottom of...
Yes, I've heard Mayflower mention it. Even though the world accuses her of being the culprit behind the old capital's fall, as her students, you still choose to believe that she's innocent and that such devotion is admirable. Since we'll be cooperating together on this investigation, Yunquei Summit will of course aid you in uncovering the source of...
Thank you, Yixuan Shifu. Thank you so much for giving our team...
I don't know Carol Arna personally, but I trust your judgment. We can investigate the photo and the When the time comes, we'll certainly be...
Don't worry. You can leave the hollow business to us.
By the way, I also promised Mayflower that I'd teach you how to develop your potential. Yunquei Summit has rules that the techniques are not to be taught to outsiders. However, since I am if you're willing, you can temporarily register yourselves as nominal disciples of Yunquei Summit. Don't worry, this is only out of convenience for the operation, which means it's also unnecessary for you to follow the formalities and call me Shifu like...
We'll still call you Shifu. You are teaching us how to control our...
We may only be disciples by name, but we're still learning from you. Besides, That's what they...
You're putting the cart before the horse, but I suppose it's fine. Since you're calling me Also, take this.
What's this? A Yunquei Summit Disciples?
Indeed. You are nominal disciples of Yunquei Summit now. Do you remember the last time we went to Lumina Square? I was there to pick up the custom...
So that's why Shifu was so secretive last time. Although, Shifu seems awfully well prepared. Could it be that you're actually...
Belle, Junior Belle, makes a good point.
That is not the case. Don't make wild assumptions now. It's just that a reading I did had foretold these events.
That's right. It must be Shifu's amazing divination skills. Senior-wise, speaking of, since you practice divination, Shifu, have you done a reading for this
I have indeed, though the result was not very auspicious. Rest assured, I have
Prepared for everything?
I took out insurance policies.
It does sound like you're... Huh? Hold on. Was the reading that dangerous?
Master, urgent reminder. Big data forecasting shows that this invests speculation. The probability of you encountering an accident is over 91.3%.
Fairy? What are you doing here?
Oh, and who's this? A fellow miss...
Oh, that's our AI assistant, Fairy.
This assistant is quite accurate with its readings. Is this the new big data fortune telling that everyone's talking about lately? I heard they can even tell fortunes based on blood and personality types. Very well. Since you already know big data fortune telling, you are exempt from studying divination.
Thanks, Shifu? Hold on, we're getting off topic. We were talking about how the investigation would be very dangerous.
My reading said the investigation will have many twists and turns, but it also said our misfortune could be turned into a blessing. There's no need to worry. I'll be with you. It's just...
True. We should be...
Mayflower, I tested the flight with your seniors, but the mayor also prepared a temporary HDD device for you and wife.
I'll go first. Wise can stay behind for remote tuning while I scope out the situation.
Belle, I should go for...
Excuse you, it's Junior Belle. Seems I'm the more professional one here.
But...
Wise, it's fine, really. Besides, Shifu's with me. I'm sure we can handle anything.
That's right. As your Shifu, you're safe.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
Oh.
Is that Lemnian Hollow? Looks like we're almost there. Luckily, nothing happened along the way.
Indeed.
Target is approaching the designated location.
What's going on?
We're losing altitude!
Target neutralized.
I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Thank goodness. What is this? It looks so... Shippo, you're here! Look out! Yet still. Out to cream. Obliterate form and spirit. Out to cream. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Well, there you are. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Shifu came just in time. The airship suddenly lost altitude and crashed. That was terrifying. Thankfully, we...
Belle, I inspected the crashed airship and found evidence. It seems that someone attacked us with a ranged...
An attack with a ranged weapon. So this wasn't...
Correct. Just now, I spotted a few figures in the distance. It looked like they were keeping an eye on us. I wanted to chase after them, but your safety matters. So I searched the fissures around the crash location. Thankfully, I had anticipated trouble. So I brought a copy of Lemnian Hollow's carrot data, which
As expected of Shifu, but who were those people that...
It doesn't matter. Your safety is what's most important. They won't dare approach now that... As for their identity, we'll find for now. Let's find a way out of...
Shifu, was that a Yunquei Summit technique you just used?
Indeed. The principles of such techniques are in fact rather simple. Corrupted substances inside the hollow have different biofrequencies. Carrot data indicates a nearby fissure leading out of the hollow. Let's locate that first.
Shifu, we finally... But this looks like the sea. We're still a ways away from Wi-Fi.
Well, Gibel, can you swim?
Swim? That looks a bit far.
Relax. It's only a last resort. The crash made a lot of noise. I'm sure someone will... Besides, there's a waterway toward Phylum Heights nearby. We should be seeing...
Thank goodness. Shifu, I really thought you were going to swim all the... over there!
Haya, dosele hambon sao choi. Insai, fongota hang a min chatapla, buyoya le tipodege. Lo le fe sam?
Shifu, what are you saying? I couldn't
Oh, it's just a local dialect. I contacted your senior earlier. She'll come pick us up.
My senior? Right. Yunkui, and since Wise and I only just became disciples today...
That's right. I have a few other disciples since you joined last, but don't stress over it. Just treat them normally. You can also ask them for help if you need.
Shifu, what are my seniors like?
Patience. You'll see soon enough.
So, this is the place. You said someone will pick you up.
Yes, I've contacted my disciple.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shifu. Fufu's here. Huh? Aha! So you must be the little junior Shifu spoke up. Oh, wait. You seem kind of familiar. Have we met before? Anyway, let me introduce myself again. I'm Fufu, and Shifu was being all secretive before. I see now we have quite the interesting June. You've got nothing to worry about with Senior Fufu around.
Thank you so much, Senior Fufu. If I...
Uh-huh. Ask me anything. Food, entertainment...
Fufu, let's continue the...
I'm sorry. I'll take you to the temple now.
Sure, I'll leave. Then I'll see you back at Suibian Temple. Don't...
Got it. Oh, right. Let me pay the boat fare first. Thank you for helping us. How much...
Young lady, it sounds like you're all from Swabian Temple.
Huh? But it...
I can't take your Denny's. People like me wouldn't be alive if it weren't for you all back then. Oh, and make sure you steer clear of the hall.
All right, we got it. Thank you so much. If you need any help... Well, Shifu's gone back to Swabian Temple, so... Come on, Belle. I'll show you around. Junior Belle, this is your first time in Wi-Fi, right?
Yep, this is my first time around these parts.
Check this out! Wi-Fi's iconic cable car. So, what did you think? Not bad, huh?
Yeah, the view from up there was really something.
Their tea here has a fresh, delicate flavor. Shifu, like... This shop is called Good Goods. They have a bunch of fun stuff, too. Let's...
The compensation you promised before. Why hasn't it been issued yet? When are the Denny's coming? I have someone sick at home waiting for medicine.
Enough. Master Damien said the compensation.
2 days? It's already taking forever. Don't push us.
Oh? Master Damien promised, but if you refuse to believe Master Damien and insist on causing a scene, don't forget, Borsa Lumex has access to the best lawyers of top.
3 days. If we don't get an answer in 3 days, we're going straight to Damien next.
What were these guys arguing over? I thought there was going to be a fight. Something about compensation? A safety accident?
Oh yeah, the captain who rescued us mentioned that. Apparently there was an accident at the porcelain production site inside the hall. Those workers must be involved. I think they were asking Tops for compensation? Sounds like that Damien guy's the one in charge around here.
Yeah, you're right. Tops, if a shady company like that gets in my way, I'd give them a good beating. Just like the protagonist from the Demon Vanquishing Tiger. I'll teach...
The Demon Vanquishing Tiger? Oh, I remember that movie. I think the protagonist was a tiger thyran.
Oh, wait! My childhood idol! Though, I learned later on that she wasn't a tiger thyran, but I guess that couldn't be helped. Tiger thyrans are rare after all.
So Senior Fufu is really a tiger thyran. When I heard that...
What are you trying to say? Did you think I was an orange cat thyran?
Orange cat thyrans are cute too. Unless, Senior Fufu, you have some...
Huh? I mean, orange cats look lazy and they aren't the best fighters. Not saying they're bad or anything, they're just not really... What I'm trying to say is, I don't have anything against them. Yeah, that's anyway, let's stop there with the orange cats and hurry back to Swabian. Up ahead! That's the temple's main gate. Welcome, Junior, to the one and only Swabian Temple!
Shifu!
Please excuse them. And welcome to Swabian Temple.
That startled... Where did it come from? Maybe it's someone's pet?
I'll find a safe place for it, then check with the neighbors to see if anyone knows where it came from. Fufu, since Belle is here, why don't you introduce her to everyone and give her a...
No problem.
I'll take care of this little fella first. Belle, remember to come see me after.
Got it, Shifu.
Right. Let me introduce you. This is our new junior. Belle, these are your senior.
Hey there, I'm Belle. I'm still...
Oh, your reputation precedes you.
Very good. You look full of... I'm in charge of the kitchen, if you can't decide on what to have.
Is it ordering time? Oh, wonderful. I would like some braised pork.
Senior Fufu, Junior Yinhu is offering to cook for Junior Belle, not you.
Huh? Oh, you're right. I should let Junior place her order.
I can eat the dry bread. Senior Fufu can order what she wants.
Why put yourself through that? Just let Senior Fufu take care of them.
That's right. Senior Fufu will stuff it all down, even if she has to pinch her nostril.
Hey, you two! I'm not a garbage disposal.
Please, Senior Fufu, try to show some empathy. Junior Belle, and speaking of, we've flown in that airship before and haven't had any issues. Shifu even took out a new accident, and all this was part of her plan to...
Don't let your cynical imagination run away with you, Senior Shuyuan. Yinhui Summit's finances aren't... Junior Belle, pay him no mind. He tends to question everything. But I must...
I couldn't tell you out in public, but our airship was attacked.
Attacked?
That's right. Shifu checked the airship after the crash. Looks like...
How dare they attack members of Yunhui Summit? We'll teach them...
This attack might be an attempt to obstruct... Junior Belle, I heard Shifu say you are Faithin, the famous proxy. Now that you're part of Yunhui Summit, our hollow investigation progress will surely speed up. It's possible that someone out there didn't want to see that happen, hence the airship ambush. The operation was also arranged in secret by the mayor, yet somehow, according to the original schedule, if it weren't for Shifu changing it at the last minute and deciding to escort you personally...
I see. It's all...
That's right. Shifu decided to go because her reading of the trip seems her divinations were as accurate with this airship crash.
Don't worry, Junior Yin.
What do you mean by returned? Don't you live here?
This isn't where Yunhui Summit's main sect lies. Swabian Temple is just... We reconvened in secret this time. We tried our best to tidy...
I see. It's fine.
We have other core members...
Senior Fufu, Junior...
Oh, you're right! We should let Junior Belle rest first.
Thank you, Senior Yinhu, but they're...
Belle, you're here. Have you met the others?
Senior Fufu introduced me to two of them. They've been very welcoming.
Glad to hear it. I'm afraid we can't hide Yunhui Summit's return to Swabian Temple any longer. Since operating covertly is no longer an option, we might experience increased difficulty, not to mention that even the mayor's special airship route has been leaked somehow. Our opponent certainly knows what, but don't worry. No matter what they're planning, we just need to take...
I'm glad you're here, Shifu. As for the investigation...
Well said. Anyway, why don't you familiarize yourself with the area? Swabian Temple doesn't accommodate... If you have any questions, you can come ask me, or Fufu and the other.
Speaking of, I actually do have a question. Shifu, why is this place called...
Swabian means something like casual or whatever in the local dialect. The name came from a senior member of Yunhui Summit. It's said that when she was scouting for... When the original landowner then asked her why she was spending so much time there, she said she was just casually looking. In actuality, she was trying to... Eventually, she bought the land to build the temple. The workers kept joking about it and...
in here, I thought there's some deep philosophical meaning or something.
As for the reason why it was abandoned, despite the temple being uninhabited all this time, everyone since our current objective led us back here, Paninhu and the rest returned Earth. If the investigation goes smoothly from this point on, then we
Understood? I'll
You're a quick learner, aren't— One more thing. Now that you are on, come find me when you are ready.
Everything's sorted. Let's head back to Swabian Temple.
Belle, your room's all ready for you. Is there anything else you need?
Looks like we have everything here.
Hello? Belle?
I can hear you, but you should be calling me Junior Belle.
Belle, now's not the time for jokes. Shifu sent me a message earlier. She said that your air...
I'm definitely not flying on any airships ever again. The Cunning Hares also had an accident a while ago. I was followed by some strangers when I fell into the hollow. Thankfully, Shifu was there, so I got out in one piece. However, given everything that's happened, I don't think we're dealing with any ordinary investigation. Wise, it's best that you stay home. Forget about coming here.
I can't do that. What if something happens to you and I can't get there in time? I calibrated the remote functions of the HDD system, but a closer look at the observation data of Lemnian Hall. The remote link can't handle complex real-time calculations. If we're going to process this problematic data, I'll need to be there in person for live. Besides, Yishuan Sifu is going to teach us how to adapt to our ether potentials. I don't want to become a liability to you when we run into danger in the future.
I get it, but it isn't safe right now. Now that our whereabouts have been exposed, there's no point in taking the dedicated airship route anymore. You're better off with a safer
Okay, we can let... Speaking of, has Sifu taught you any techniques so far? Junior Belle?
Of course! Shifu taught me Yunquei Summit's secret cloud riding technique. Thanks to that, I was able to land safely during the...
Hold on. Are you serious?
It's true! Shifu also said, with enough training, even Eos can take off and ride the clouds.
I can't believe Yunquei Summit has such impressive techniques. Alright, that's it.
Wait, hold your bing boo. I might have exaggerated a bit. Don't worry about coming over right now. Wait.
I knew you were making it up, Junior Bell. I'd be careful if I were you. Shifu might put you through the ringer with her punishments. Carrying heavy buckets of water up a mountain, balancing on 1 foot for hours, or worse, standing in a corner by yourself.
All right, I gotta go. Looks like something's happening over here, so...
Got it. Please take it.
You must be the mystics of Yunquei Summit. I am Damien Blackwood, head of the special development company Porsalume. It's been a long time since Yunquei Summit last visited Waifei Peninsula. For an airship accident to occur upon your return and within my jurisdiction, I hear Yunquei Summit has become a partner of Mayor Mayflower. May I assume that your return—
That's right. We are indeed under the Mayor's commission to investigate the situation within Lemnian Hollow. I'll ask a disciple to send you the official commission mandate.
Just as I thought. Porsalumex owns mining and refining equipment in the Porsalume production areas. After all, we must ensure that Porsalume production and supply remain
uninterrupted production. But I just heard something about a safety accident inside the hollow from the... It was probably your irresponsible mining that caused the problem.
That's right. The safety incident Fufu mentioned can affect the hollow. Naturally, Yunquei Summit must investigate.
Yes, there was an accident, but we've already locked down the affected area according to protocol for the safety of everyone here. Again, I urge you to avoid entering the Porsalume production site. And finally, just a friendly reminder, the Porsalume mines are one of the TOPS Alliance's critical. It's in your best interest not to dig too deep. Whether you're Yunquei Summit or any other big... That's all I shall say for now. This is my contact information. I bid you all farewell.
What's going on? This guy's got the face of a villain! He's hella suspicious.
Fufu, what exactly was the accident you mentioned?
Junior Bell and I heard about it on our way back here. I think some workers were waiting for company.
Yes, I heard about it too. The workers around here have been talking about it. Something about a corrupted Porsalume production site inside the... But I don't know all the details.
There's been abnormal hollow observation data, and an incident at the Porsalume production site. Something tells me they're connected.
Junior Bell is right. As they say, the more you try to cover something up, the more it gets exposed. Sounds like we'll have to figure out a way into the Porsalume production site inside the hollow. However, judging by...
Bell, can you use your hollow navigation tech to locate the
I called Wise earlier, and he said there's a problem with the Lemnian hollow observation data. We can't analyze it with the HDD's remote calculations, so he has to come over and do it in person. Shifu, we have to think of a safe way to get him here soon.
Don't worry, Junior Bell. I've sent the Mayor's investigation mandate to Damien and formally requested his assistance in the... Since this investigation is now officially a joint operation, even TOPS will have... Besides, now that our operation has been revealed, there's no point in taking the airship route anymore.
The freeway isn't exactly risk-free either, but still, it's much safer than an airship.
In that case, let's divide and conquer. Bell, you, me, Fufu, and Yinhu will go question the workers. Shuyuan will drive to 6th Street and pick up your brother. Then, don't worry, I'll do a reading of the trip before Shuyuan's departure.
Oh.
Hey, you. You've been running all around here.
Poor Salumix must have sent. I told you! They won't let us off the hook so easily!
Shut it, Paolo. You're giving me a headache. All right. I'll ask you one. If you're here for trouble, then why beat around the bush? Give me your best.
Why would anybody want to get punched?
First, you get everyone riled up, taunt them into making the first move, and then you sue for compensation. Yeah, I've seen enough from poor Salumex's playbook, so I won't throw the first. Go ahead. The honor is all yours. Just remember, once you throw that first punch, then whatever.
Please calm down. I'm not with poor Salumex. My name is Belle. I'm from Swabian Temple. I just wanted to—
Swabian Temple?
I'm here to investigate the situation inside Lemnian Hollow. I heard that there's been an accident. But poor Salumex has been keeping everything under wraps, so I'm not sure what exactly happened. Anyway,
So you're also after poor Salumex. My mistake, then. My name is Komano Manato. My friend, so I came here to figure out what happened and to help him get justice. Since you're also looking into it, I guess that makes us allies.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that you were with poor
Corruption incident?
Certainly.
So you're saying the workers on the porcelain production line became corrupted?
That's right. People who spend extended time inside the Hollow must wear protective suits and take anti-corruption medicine according to protocol. Most of us who are willing to work inside the Hollow already suffer from corruption after the fall of the old capital. We need to take anti-corruption medicine as long— Porcelumix provides the medicine, and that's why we're willing to put our lives on the line for them. But the medicine seems to be the cause of the issue this time. My colleagues who drank the medicine quickly collapsed. Some of them even had a corruption outbreak on the spot. After Porcelumix learned of this, the first thing they did was order us to keep our mouths shut. Later on, I heard the good Dr. Lore say that there's something fishy with that batch of medicine. It was ineffective. Heartless company, they couldn't care less whether we live or die.
How could they? I never thought Porcelumix would stoop this low.
That's right. Damien ordered a lockdown on the affected area, said the place was abandoned, and forbade us from going near it.
Something doesn't feel right. I've got to find a way into that. To tell you the truth, if you're willing to work with us, I can help you and your fellow workers fight for your rights and secure better compensation.
Investigating for the mayor? Paolo, this is your chance! Don't you want to get fair compensation and treat your family's corruption?
You're right. And Yunque Summit helped us a lot too, back when the old capital fell. All right then, you have my word. When you're free, head to the hollow cable car. I'll ask a worker friend to sneak you in. As for the corrupted area, although I can't get you in, I know someone who can. He also knows a lot more about—
Really? Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. And if you need my help—
Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you seen this person in Wi-Fi Peninsula?
I've never seen this person, and the location looks to be somewhere inside the hub.
Neither have I, but—
I see. This is the path I follow.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. What brings you here this time? How's everyone's investigation going?
I haven't found any clues.
Me neither. They all refused to tell us what happened, presumably by order of Porcelain. I also checked out the hollow cable car. I don't think we'll... Looks like we'll have to find another way into the hollow. Should we...
Don't worry. I found a worker who's willing to take us into the... And he experienced that accident firsthand. Apparently, the anti-corruption medicine Tops provided was defective and caused a major corruption outbreak among the workers.
I see. No wonder the workers are demanding compensation.
Belle, is this information reliable?
It seems credible, but we still need to investigate the site of the incident in the Hollow. Also, when he heard I was from Swabian Temple of Yunquay Summit, his attitude softened, and he said we'd help them in the...
That was a long time ago. When the old capital fell, the members of Yunquay Summit helped evacuate the civilians. Some of them were relocated here, but we haven't come to Swabian Temple much since then. I didn't think they'd remember us after all these years.
So that's the story. No wonder the captain wouldn't take our money, but why did everyone stop coming here? Swabian Temple actually feels like a...
Let's talk about...
That's right. Why don't we eat something nice before
No need to worry. It's just something from the past. I'll tell her. Anyway, let's focus on the...
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
You must be the investigators that Paolo... Wonderful. With your help, we'll have a chance to
Sorry.
I'm Eric, head of the Porcelumix Labor Union. We do what we can to help folks when they're going... Surely you've heard of the production accident?
We have a general idea. The anti-corruption medicine was defective, causing a...
Yes. Ever since that happened, I've been assembling everyone to negotiate with Damien for But now I hear Damien's putting it on hold, waiting for a chance to cut the compensation. We're looking for a way to We decided to take action. We can't let him get away with this anymore.
Do you have any plans?
Porcelumix is unwilling to compensate us because it determined that we can't prove it's their medicine. That if they wanted to, they could even claim that the workers were hospitalized from pre-existing corruption that dates back to the fall of the old cap. So, we plan on searching for evidence that Porcelumix's medicine is defective. As long as we have solid evidence, we can rally everyone to protest against this injustice.
But aren't you still relying on their cheap medicine to slow down the corruption? Even if you have evidence, you'll be cut off from anti-corruption medicine as soon as you fall out with...
That's exactly why we've been holding back for all these years. But things have changed. Dr. Lore is willing to treat us at lower rate. Thanks to him, we were able to break free from Porcelumix's control. Now he...
Oh, really? How did he manage to provide low-cost anti-corruption?
I don't know the technical specifics, but I believe he used the early production facilities that Porcelumix abandoned and organized a group of people to privately produce it.
This medicine doesn't sound very...
Who cares? If we don't resist, we have no hope. By the way, Dr. Lore is going to look for evidence of Porcelumix being responsible for the production site accident. If you...
Before I go, there's one more thing I need to confirm. Or can you tell me where this photo was...
No. I've never seen this person around here. But there's a lot of miasma in the background. Maybe it's somewhere deep in Lemnian Hall. That's all I can say.
Gotcha. Thanks anyway.
Oh, you must be the investigators that Eric mentioned. He sounded so excited over the communicator, saying that the mayor's investigators are coming to inspect.
You must be Dr. Lore. I heard your...
Eric really can't. Just don't go spreading it around. If Porcelumix finds out...
Don't worry, we won't. But...
There's nothing special about the composition of the anti-corruption medicine. Actually, the most valuable ingredient is porcelain powder, which is common in Lemnian. I recently discovered an old production line that Porcelumix abandoned in the Hollow, back when the old capital fell. With the help of a friend, I didn't have high hopes at first. But as luck would have it, though I named this medicine Alleviating Water. Hopefully, it'll help alleviate people's corruption symptoms and help them escape Porcelumix's trap.
Porcelumix's trap?
Have you ever considered that while Porcelumix has been providing anti-corruption medicine, they don't really want to cure these people working in the Hollow? It'd benefit them more to provide weaker medicine just enough to slow the progression of their illness, not stop it. That way, these workers are stuck here forever. After all, nobody wants to work in the Hollow long term, except those who were already corrupted during the fall of the old. Porcelumix is deliberately delaying because it doesn't want its cheap long-term labor to leave with large sums of That's why we can't trust the medicine they give us. We have to find a way to make our own. This path is illegal and very risky, yes. But at least...
Dr. Lore, you said Porcelumix is delaying compensation, but do you have evidence?
Of course. My friend works in the local hospital. He checked Porcelumix's medical records and statistics. The medical records of the victims have been tampered with, so there is no specific reason for their illness, let alone any compensation problem. They're clearly trying to cover the whole thing. Without hard evidence, they'll never process the compensation. I've been trying to obtain evidence, but that area has been abandoned and is ridden with ethereals. It's impossible. Since you're the mayor's investigator, if you can help me with the investigation, you should be able. You guys can go ahead and follow the carrot data and investigate the site. But the area's swarmed.
Don't worry, we know what we're doing.
All right, I'll go investigate the vicinity. If everything goes according to...
There's a good vantage point over there. That should give us a better look at the surrounding area. Look out! Let's make this quick. Though this area has been abandoned, the corruption outbreak must have left some traces. Ether residue wouldn't just vanish.
Careful, everyone! Ethereal's incoming!
Let's make this quick.
I didn't expect there to be so much miasma around here. Is it because of the accident that happened?
Now, let's try a perception technique. Insight allows one to see the traces of corrupted matter. Control your breathing and feel the ether fluctuations around you. When the corruption outbreak began, people panicked and fled, seeking safety wherever they could.
To the skies!
Looks like we've got some tough customers.
Don't worry, Shifu's here! Let's get rid of them!
Obliterate form and spirit. Scatter. I'll watch over you.
We're at the edge of the hollow, but the miasma is still so dense.
This hollow's got a weird vibe to it.
Attune yourself to the frequency of the corruption first.
Huh? It worked!
I just did exactly what Shifu said. Didn't expect it to work so well.
Whoa, your talent's kinda scary.
You catch on quickly.
You learn from the best.
The potential you possess is truly astonishing.
Careful. I'm flattered, Shifu. Might have just been beginner's luck. Anyway, let's keep investigating.
Reality and illusion. Strength and finesse.
The accident site should be right over there.
The ether levels around here are rising. Must be remnants from the corruption outbreak.
Soar with the wind.
If you work in the hollow long term, can corruption really be cured? Feels like a never-ending cycle.
Your fate is sealed.
Step back. Let me handle this.
That Bangbu should still be around here. Let's go let it know what's up.
Soar with the wind.
There's more and more corruption residue around here.
Careful, people. This one looks pretty tough.
Out to cream.
Superior Ethereal!
Allow me, Fufu.
I got this.
Concentrate. Evil shall be purged.
That one's taken care of.
To the side.
Nice. We should be able to get past now.
To the skies.
Carrot data shows that the site of the accident is just ahead. We might find some clues there. Let's investigate.
Soar with the wind.
Reality and illusion.
Strength and finesse. Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter.
Fall into my plot. Listen to my...
Reality and illusion. To the skies.
Huh? Is that Dr. Lore? Isn't he investigating another...
Thank goodness! You're...
Huh? Dr. Lore?
I just wanted to see if I could take a shortcut to collect some samples. A good thing you showed up.
We ran into your Bangbu. It led us to all...
Great! That should be enough evidence then. I also collected a number of corruption samples to... The area up ahead is where the corruption symptoms broke out. I want to collect some... However, I heard...
Don't worry. We'll head up if any ethereal show...
Wonderful.
ethereal looks kinda off. Be careful.
It might have something to do with the miasma.
It's sealed.
It looks pretty gross.
Lucy, don't underestimate it.
Watch out. Its attacks are dangerous. End it fast.
You got it, Shifu! We'll wipe that smug look off its face real quick.
Well done, Shifu.
Strength and finesse.
The tiger has arrived!
Swift yet still. Scatter.
This investigation was too risky. If it wasn't, thank you all for helping with the investigation. We've now gathered sufficient evidence to lay out. Eric and the others just finished their shift and are resting outside the hollow. Next, we'll rally everyone to discuss how to fight. Everyone from Yunquei Summit?
Don't mention it.
I really appreciate it. Your help.
Your plan?
Well, I asked Eric and the members of it's time to put everything.
Oh.
And from there...
What's with those moves? Are you working on a new technique?
Huh? No, I'm making plans. Look, what if we clean this place up, replace the floor, get rid of the ads on the walls, and repaint them, then grow some pretty plants here? Oh, and that empty space over there! We could plant 2 rows of trees! And maybe we could even install some floor
So, are you planning to renovate Swaby?
That's right! Shifu put me in charge of the whole thing. Even though it's named Swabian Temple. Yeah, Swabian as in whatever works. Since we're going to be here for a while, we'll need to... And not just the living area. I promised Shifu I'd...
The Glory Day?
I never saw it myself, but I've heard stories from the locals. But then people from Yunquei Summit left, and only a few mystics stayed behind to check the place every now and then. But now that we've returned,
If you need help with any...
All right, let's get to work.